السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم أيها الطلاب؟ عنواننا الجديد لدرس اليوم هو storytellers التي تعني رواة القصص. درسنا يتكلم عن رواة القصص في الماضي. في العربي نقول كان يا مكان، and in English we say once upon a time. هذا هو الدرس كما ما هو مبين لديكم في هذه الصورة. In the days before television, radio and films, people told stories, and with these stories they managed to entertain their audience, teach them and give them moral lesson. In Arabic traditional story often start كان يا مكان, once upon a time, but once upon a time is the traditional beginning of folk tales in English. In the past, people weren't able to travel easily. Journeys were long and slow, so each village was isolated and told different versions of the same stories. Amazingly, many of these traditional stories are very similar across the Arab world. There are stories about princes and princesses, animals and ghosts, thieves and robbers, hidden treasures, rich sultan and poor men. Men used to meet around a fire after dark and tell their stories. Women used to gather together and tell stories while they sewed their dresses. They told stories to their children and to educate and entertain them. Most people were able to tell simple story, but most of them couldn't remember long story or tell them in an exciting way. So there were also professional storytellers who traveled from village to village in this way. They could have dinner and stay the night. They were very talented and they could remember incredibly long stories and poems. In fact, they were able to talk for days. They managed to do this with only a stick for emphasis. Their audience listened attentively, stopping the storytellers to discuss the story of moral message. Sometimes the storytellers used to stop at an exciting moment to take a sip of tea. Certain qualities were important in these stories: generosity, faith, and hospitality. Fortunately, many of these oral tales were collected and recorded before they were forgotten, and we can still read, listen, and learn from them today.